Hey everybody, it's Brant, and I wanted to make a quick video to talk about a couple things. First and foremost, after many tries of trying to get the commentary for Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Heart that I did my son that you see playing in the background here, this is not how you're going to have to watch it. I've heard tales of, I think Ralph Vieira one time talked about how he had to basically videotape a video that he made, and he had to basically shoot it with his camera, and I think I actually saw that episode, but we're not going to have to do that with this one. But what I have been able to do is I've been able to get it on my Facebook page. So I have a Facebook page for those of you who may or may not know. It's basically facebook.com, and it's In My Head YouTube channel, but I'm going to put the link down in the comments there. But as of 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, which, you know, if you watch this after tonight, it'll already be live. But it's going to be on my Facebook. And if you're watching this sometime in the future, go on my Facebook, and you may have to look somewhere in my videos, or if I move it or whatever, I'll make an update video. But Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Heart commentary with my son, Steven. He's never seen the movie until this time. It was his first time seeing the movie. And so we watched it. We had a really good time. We talked about in the beginning, while we're waiting on Kiss to show up, and while the story's kind of setting itself up, we talked about if Kiss had made a 1978, if they'd made an album in 1978 between Double Platinum and Dynasty, instead of making the solo albums, what would that album could have been like? What songs off the solo albums were the most Kiss-like, or could have been recorded to sound like Kiss? And it's not necessarily, the list we came up with is not necessarily the most popular songs off those albums, but it's the ones that we felt like would have made a Kiss album. Good or bad, it would have made a Kiss album. And so then, you know, you're going to see we're going to have the video playing here in between us. This is the intro that's coming on, and he's already confused by the intro and everything. So so that will be live for you to watch. There's two parts. There's a part one, a part two. I had to split it up, but that is on my Facebook. The links to my Facebook page are in the description. Be sure to like my page, because I'm going to start posting more content there. I'm going to start posting some preview videos and stuff that's going to be exclusively there, that might not necessarily be on YouTube. Because like I said, YouTube kind of pissed me off a little bit with this. I mean, I know they look out for copyright and stuff like that, but I'm not trying to sell this. I'm not trying to make money off of that particular video. And so, you know, I saw it with it being just this big in the middle of the screen between us. I thought it was a little, I guess, gratuitous for them, if that's the word, for them to have blocked it worldwide. And so, you know, I'm going to be looking at other avenues. I'm also putting down in the link, down in the description, I'm putting my Patreon account and my Patreon page. There's going to start being some stuff that's going to be exclusive over there. I'm not going to move entirely away from YouTube, because it is a big, huge resource and everything to get my videos out there. But at the same time, I'm going to branch out into a couple different avenues. My YouTube page, my Facebook page, and possibly some videos on Vimeo. But Vimeo costs a pretty hefty subscription per year, about $120 per year, about $10. It's actually more than that. It's about $20. It's about $250 a year, because it's about $20 a month to have the capacity that I would need. So there's that. And so if that's all you're interested in, then go watch that video. But I've got a couple things I want to talk about concerning Kiss and the End of the Road tour. And right now, Kiss is currently on the Kiss Cruise. It went off on the 31st on Halloween, and they went to Key West and Nassau. And there's been a lot of videos come up on YouTube and on Facebook, excuse me. Them playing, you know, there's one where they were playing an acoustic set, and Ace was right there beside Tommy. Tommy was in between Bruce and Ace, and some people said, you know, that they were playing Rock and Roll All Night, and and Tommy did a solo, and some people thought that was kind of shitty that Tommy did the solo with Ace sitting right there. But Ace has said before that he's not a big fan of playing acoustic guitar, and he hates doing solos on an acoustic. So I could entirely see Ace being like, play the damn solo. I really don't care. Because some people are like, oh, yeah, why are you, Ace is right there, But Ace gave him a thumbs up at the end of it. At the end of the solo, Ace gave him a thumbs up, and Tommy reached over and kind of grabbed his arm, and then somebody said in one of the groups that I'm in, they were talking about how Gene, at the end of that, whenever all the band was at the front of the stage giving out guitars, that Ace went and sat on the drum riser, and people's like, Gene went back there and told him to get up. Gene didn't go back there and tell him to get up in that sense of the fashion. If you look at the video, if you see it, it's when they're singing Rock and Roll All Night. At the end of it, Gene gives out his guitar. Paul's getting ready to give out his guitar. And all Gene does is he just goes back there and tells Ace to come forward, to come forward to the front of the stage, to kind of, come forward where the rest of the band is. And he's not doing it in an asshole way. You can really see that. So, I think everything's going along really well with the cruise. Ace has played some shows. His stuff looks really good. Bruce's band has played a show. I saw that, and it looks really good. And so then the KISS tickets, everything went on pre-sale. And I don't think I'm going to get a ticket. I really don't. I'm still kind of on the fence about it. It's all to me, and I know some people are going to be like, well, what the hell? But with me, it's all about what Ace is going to do, or what is KISS going to do. Ideally, I think it'd be really cool if they have KISS comes out and plays their show or whatever. But then on the encore, wouldn't it be really cool if on the encore, the last 5 songs, like say they do Detroit Rock City and I don't know, maybe have an Ace song like Shock Me, and they do like Rock and Roll All Night, Beth, Black Diamond, and it's Ace and Peter on the band for the encore for the last 5 songs, and that way Peter being, Peter will be 75 by the time they finish this tour. Peter's only got to play 5 songs, or they don't have them at every show. But then again, that's kind of shitty for, Guns N' Roses did that too, like where Steven Adler showed up a couple times. And I just thought that was shitty because what about all the people at the other shows that didn't get to see Steven Adler, And I just thought that was kind of crappy. But I don't know. I'm on the fence about it. I'm seeing ticket prices, $69 or so. And I don't know, man. I just don't know right now. I'm still on the fence about it. There's some other stuff I'd rather spend my money on. I'd rather go on Sound and Music and buy the $199 box set of the solo albums, And but that's kind of cool. It seems like they're all getting along. They're all playing nice. Ace is going to start doing some tour dates right after he gets off the KISS cruise. And then I think KISS starts their tour sometime in late January, like January 31st or something like that. And so that's real cool. I'm happy to see the footage and everything from the cruise and stuff like that. And but the other thing I wanted to talk about is my band Type O Negative. Concerning KISS, before I get off the subject of KISS, I am going to finish. I'm going to be shooting tomorrow morning. Hopefully, my friend Scott Henderson shows up. Fingers crossed. I'm going to be shooting the review for Animalized. Going to be shooting the review for Asylum. That'll get the KISS reviews going again. I had a couple people ask me if I'm going to finish the catalog. Yes, I'm going to finish it. I'm going to go all the way through. I had somebody, I was in one of my chats, ask me if I had heard the KISS song Samurai Sun, which is the last officially recorded KISS song, and I haven't heard it yet. I haven't tried to go listen to it. I'm going to do a reaction video on that. That's probably going to be coming up. It's not going to be way out. I'm not going to wait till I'm done with Monster to react to one song, and I'm going to do and a reaction video to that. And then we'll just go on through the Kiss videos. I've got a couple more special guests. Been talking with Ralph Vieira from the Almost Human 56 YouTube page, coming back and doing another one with me. He did Creatures of the Night with me. If you haven't seen that, be sure to check it out. And my friend Scott Rock, that plays in the band Throwdown Jones, he did Lick It Up with me. He's wanting to come back and do an album with me in the future. My son Steven is wanting to come back and do an album with me in the future. These guys have particular albums that they've picked out that they want to do. And that's what I let my guests do. I let my guests pick the albums they want to do. Except Ralph, he'll do whatever album I want to do, but I'm going to try to pick one that's good that somebody else hasn't picked already. So that's coming up with the Kiss stuff. The next thing I want to talk about is a couple of the other videos people have asked me about. Typo Negative videos. I am going to finish I actually have already shot them. I just got to edit them and upload them. But I am going to finish the first album, the Slow, Deep, and Hard, and then I'm going to move on to their second album, Origin of the Feces. So I'm going to continue moving forward with Typo Negative. And a couple things, if you're a Typo Negative fan and you're looking for some vinyl, I'm going to put pictures up here. Right now, there's 2 vinyls that's coming out for Black Friday. This first one that I'm showing right now is from The Sound of Music, and I pre-ordered mine today. You can actually pre-order this. It comes out on October 23rd, and it's a double album pressed in silver. This is it's a pre-order for Black Friday, but you can go ahead and pre-order it now. And so I've got mine pre-ordered, and I'm happy and ecstatic about it. I wish I could afford 2 because I'd seal one and keep an open one. Maybe I can get. They're limited pressing on this, and this is kind of interesting. They're pressing 6,666. That's how many they're pressing. So I think that's cool. 6,666. The next album I want to put up, and this is one I'm really excited about, is the limited edition that is coming out for Record Store Day, Black Friday Record Store Day. Now you have to go down to record stores to get this. I think some record stores you can probably order it online, bigger record stores, but this is an independent record stores only purchase, and it is pressed in green and black vinyl, and it's a 3-album set. They got the album on the first two albums is the actual Bloody Kisses album, and then the third album is special bonus tracks and remixes and different versions of the songs and stuff like that. And I think those have been available on maybe the extended version of Bloody Kisses. I'm not sure. I haven't really looked into it to see exactly what. I think this is going to be selling for $45, I believe. I've called a couple record stores that's local to me. And I'm willing to drive 2 hours away to get this one. But I think this is going to be $45. They're only pressing 5,000 of these. And like I said, the other one I showed earlier, it's you see it was $29. I think with shipping and everything, it was like $37. So that's what's going on in Typo Land. That's very cool to see those anniversaries of those albums coming up. So be really cool to see what they do with October Rust, because October Rust is, to me, it's their masterpiece. So I'm looking forward to reviewing that one. It's going to have mostly positive reviews. I can go ahead and kind of spoil it for you, but there are some blemishes to it, in my opinion. But I know it's sacrilege. But anyway. And I think that's just about it. Oh, I've got the footage for the St. Augustine Lighthouse that's going to be that I'm going to be editing. I just got to get around to doing it. I worked about 60 hours this week, and plus I was in Raleigh last weekend for a class for work, and then the week before that I was out of the country for vacation on a cruise for 10 days. Well, the cruise wasn't 10 days; it was only 7, but I was out of commission for 10 days. So yeah, and this week I'm on call for work, so I've worked quite a bit. Worked till 10:30 last night. So yeah, sometimes work and family comes first, and so I'm trying to get through these projects. I've got them all open, and I'm trying to get through them. And so we're going to be getting that St. Augustine Lighthouse up. I'm really excited about that. I'm going to be going through some of these histories and kind of reviewing them. I'm going to be doing a playthrough of this game right here. So yeah, so lots of exciting stuff coming. I just got to get to doing it, I just got to get to doing it. But anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and finish this up. I'm Brant Within My Head channel. I appreciate you watching. You can watch this if you want to subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. Look down in the description. Go to my YouTube. Go to my Facebook and like me there and say hi on the wall. And here's a video. I'll probably put something up here that has to do with something I've been talking about. So that's it. That's all I've got. And I appreciate you watching. I do appreciate each and every one of you that watches and comments and takes the time to watch my videos and says kind words to me. I really do appreciate it. And that's all I got for now. So I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys.